This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to build your online presence. Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome to Miami. We're going on our first ever celebrity cruise on the brand new Celebrity Beyond. We're going to show you everything from the food, what it looks like inside, our cabin, the entertainment, absolutely everything. So join us as we get on board this monster ship. She looks beautiful. I'm legitimately shaking because I'm so excited. It's not very often we get to go on a brand new cruise ship, so this is going to be freaking awesome. Should we get on board, David?
She looks beautiful. One thing I've noticed is there is no balconies because it's all infinite windows. So the ship looks really sleek and odd in design.
Guess what, David?
What?
We've got an infinite balcony as well, so we can't wait to show you that as well.
Do we?
We do.
Are they all, oh my gosh, I'm excited now. Never been on this ship before, so everything is going to be a complete first reaction for me. I can't wait to have a look at our cabin and the infinite balconies and everything else that the ship has to offer. Just dropped off our bags, super simple. It's very quiet and relaxed here. Left the guy a little tip as well, so don't forget to bring some dollars for the tip. And make sure you've got all your essentials that you need with you. Things like medication, anything you're going to want for the first day on the cruise, and anything important or expensive you are carrying with you, keep it with you in your carry-on bag. And most importantly, your passport and your cruise tickets. Let's go.
Let's go. This is a super fancy terminal. Super excited. We've not been from this terminal before. It's Terminal 25 in Port Everglades, so we'll just have to check in now. Excited, guys? So that's it. That was one of the easiest and most seamless check-ins we've ever done. So we just got to the door, as David said, just dropped off our bags super quickly, walked up some escalators, went through security, showed our pass on our phone, so you get sort of a boarding pass on your phone, or you can print it off as well. Showed that to the representatives, and that's it. We're here in the lovely lounge waiting area, but there's no need to wait because we're going to be going straight through. I mean, how exciting is that? Straight onto the ship, which is literally our dream. And it's super quiet and civilized, so should we do this, David?
Let's go. I can't wait to experience Celebrity for the first time.
Oh my God, it's Steph!
Hi!
Yay!
So this morning in our hotel room, before we even got to the port, we went on to the Celebrity Cruises app and did our safety drill. It's great because through the app, you can do the whole safety drill. You can look at the safety video, which gives you all the information that you'd usually get at your traditional muster. And then all we have to do when we're on the ship is visit our muster station to check in. So like I said, you can still do that all on the Celebrity Cruises app. And what's great is Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruises are keeping this system. Unlike many other cruise lines that are going back to traditional muster drills where you do the big muster on the ship where everybody gathers in one place, they're still doing this fantastic way where you do it through the app and then just check in when you're on the cruise. It's absolutely brilliant. So make sure you do that before you get to the cruise port, or even at the cruise port while you're waiting to board the ship. Just do that on the app.
We're ready to get on board the ship now, so let's head over and get on the brand new Celebrity Beyond. Our friend Steph is with us again. We can't wait to cruise with her again. We always have the most fun with her, and it's been a few months since we've seen her, so it's so exciting. Let's do this, I'm excited. Gotta say, I agree with this. It's about time we met with Celebrity, isn't it? This is it. Feeling a little bit nervous actually, because I just don't know what to expect. I've got really high hopes. I'm just hoping that they're all satisfied. Ooh, it's lovely and air conditioned in here. A lovely air conditioned thing to get on the ship. Right, she's just behind us, guys. How exciting. We're at the door of the ship now. Let's do this together, guys. You're with us.
Come on, Ben.
Let's do this, David.
I'm gonna go and do this. Almost there.
Your first ever celebrity ship, David.
This is so different to boarding other ships. There we go, first ever time on a Celebrity cruise. This is really odd that you're not thrust into the ship. We're sort of going around the decks at the moment. Looks very nice though. Very intrigued so far, and I've not even seen the inside yet. Hey, thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Cheers. Ooh, you get a towelette.
Little towelette to wash yourself.
How very posh.
Right, first things first, we're going to go and find our cabin because the cabins are ready now. So we're going to drop our stuff, and it means we can be free to explore, grab something to eat, and see the rest of the ship.
Oh, David, we're here.
Us?
This is us. 132 on deck 9.
So 9132. Your keys are in the outside your cabin door. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
And the winner of Best Person of the Year is...
I'm excited, David, I've got to admit.
It's David McDonough!
Ooh, let's do this.
And check this out, guys. We're elite. We'll tell you about that in a bit.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Wow, it's so bright.
Right, first things first, before we do anything else, we're going to go do our muster drill. So basically, as David said, you've done it all on the video, then you just have to head to your station. Ours is in the main theatre. It tells you on your cruise card and on the app as well. So let's get that ticked off, then we can go and have a look at the ship, get some food.
Nice and easy. We just checked in at our muster station. Took about all of 25 seconds. He just gave us a little bit more information about what we have to do in case of an emergency, and the fact that life jackets are not in your room, they're at the muster station. Let's go and explore, and on the way I'm kind of hoping we go past some food options because I'm pretty hungry, but I want to have a look around the ship, take it all in, and yeah, grab a snack on the way. We're just having a walk around to see what everything's like. First impression is this space is so beautiful. The whole ship as a whole as well. I don't know how to describe it. I'm getting like almost Norwegian Prima vibes, and I know this came first. So I do think maybe Norwegian Prima took a lot of inspiration from this ship, but it feels very comfortable but very modern at the same time. Yeah, I'm still trying to take it all in at the moment, and I haven't fully formed like a full opinion yet. So let's go and continue exploring. There's so much seating and different types of seating. They've even got a cool swing. This is actually really relaxing.
I can't put my finger on this ship. It's just really beautiful. It's kind of a blend of a few different types of ships. A little bit Virgin Voyages, a little bit like the Norwegian Prima. It's very different to some of the other ships we've been on, and very different to Royal Caribbean. It feels a lot more grown up. So the clientele so far are a lot older than I thought they would be. It's fantastic. We love hanging around with people from older generations, but very, very older, a lot older than Royal Caribbean, for example. Lots of couples maybe in the 60s and 70s, but we were expecting a much younger crowd just from all of the advertising. It's not a bad thing. I would prefer a more mature crowd, to be honest, because I'm an old soul at heart. But yeah, really nice. The passengers themselves have been really lovely as well, really friendly and talking to us as well, which is really fantastic. But yeah, super, super modern ship. I'm pretty thrilled so far. I'm really liking Celebrity so far.
Cool, so we've came to the casino. Obviously there's a casino here on the cruise ship, and it's a pretty decent size for the size of ship. It's got your usual tables and machines and things like that. I've already found a golden throne. I would love to say, this isn't like...
Is that a seat or an art piece?
It's not very comfortable. I'm so relaxed. I don't know if that's a seat or a piece of art that I've just completely destroyed. Very different, very modern, but still comfortable at the same time. So it feels very relaxed. I'd say it still feels like a cruise ship though. It's not totally out there, and every sort of different section has something interesting in it. So
what is that?
Super interesting. Is that a Dementor from Harry Potter?
I think it might be.
Oh. Also, what the heck is this?
Should we go find out?
If you stand there, it looks like I disappear through the artwork. You ready?
Oh yeah. What on earth is this space?
It's incredibly cool. Lots of great Instagram shots in here, I guess. But it's so weird. If you've had a few drinks, this area may be a little more challenging to get around. Oh, I'm back to reality. I found it then.
So far, the ship is completely and utterly bonkers. I love this. We've got Bambi on stilts, random art pieces everywhere. It's completely different to anything I've seen on any other cruise ship. It really is. It's quite refreshing in a way. Wow, what a ship so far. I can't wait to see the rest of it. This is awesome. It's great because we get to cruise a lot, but not on new cruise lines very often. And because this is so brand new for us, it's a proper experience, so can't wait to try everything. We've just booked all of our specialty restaurants as well. So we're going to be taking you on some of the most amazing food adventures you've seen on this channel before, so make sure you subscribe for that episode. Right, let's go see some more. Imagine creating a stunning website that looks professionally designed in just minutes. Sounds too good to be true? Well, Squarespace makes it happen. It's the all-in-one platform with everything you need, from industry-leading templates, designer fonts and colour palettes, to powerful blogging tools and SEO optimization so that you can reach more people. Say goodbye to hours spent trawling website tutorials. Squarespace gets right down to business to help you build an online presence tailored perfectly to both your personal style and professional needs. And it's so easy, anybody can do it. Join the thousands who have already made their mark on the internet with Squarespace. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Ben and David to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. So just as we're walking past Eden, which is one of the venues at the back of the ship, we just had to have a little peek in. We're never going to get to eat, guys, but this area is beautiful. We've got a meal booked here in a few nights as well, and there's entertainment and everything in here, so we can't wait to bring you that. Feeling ever so slightly overwhelmed at the moment just because it's all new and beautiful.
This area is beautiful, right at the back of the ship. It's so bright and all the flowers and everything. This is gorgeous. This is so far is my favourite space on the ship. It's so cool. I love how it's got so many windows as well, because a lot of ships you're looking inwards now, but this one, lots and lots of windows, lots of chairs as well, and a weird like ramp where we're like making our way up to the next deck on the ship. Just had a look around the main dining rooms, and we spoke to the maitre d' as well, just to get a lay of the land. So there's 4 main dining rooms, and what's unique is that each dining room has a special menu just for it. So there is a menu that is the same between all the dining rooms, but then it has a little section that is unique to each dining room's theme. I think that's really cool because it just changes it up every night, so it means you can make your way around the different dining rooms somewhat different. So this is the famous magic carpet. This is the bit I've been looking forward to seeing the most. And it's a huge space. I really like it. Beautiful big comfy seating. Nice bar in here. You can dine on here as well. We did book it, but unfortunately they're expecting bad weather on this cruise, so it's been cancelled. However, you can still use it though for a bar and stuff. This is a lot bigger and a lot more impressive than I thought it was going to be. While the pool area is so lovely, I absolutely love the champagne hot tubs. We totally have to go in them at some point during this cruise. But it just looks really unique and different. So nice, beautiful big pool as well. Lots of sunbeds. Really impressed with the ship so far. Absolutely loving it.
Wow, not only is the pool area beautiful, but they've got a solarium in here as well, and it is gorgeous. Blown away with how beautiful the ship is so far, guys. Totally blown away. Wow, we're in the rooftop garden. This place is so spectacular, so very different to anything I've ever seen on any other cruise ship before. Loads of plants which are real, a big screen, and lots of sunbathing and lounging areas as well. This is awesome. And at the very back of the ship, you have the sunset bar as well, so that'll be a great place to see the sail away here from Fort Lauderdale. It's an early one, leaving at like 3:30 p.m. which is very early. And we've just heard Captain Kate's voice as well. She was the first American female captain, and she's the captain on board Celebrity Beyond. How cool is that? And it just shows girls and women all the way around the world. You can be a captain as well, because it's a very male-dominated role. So we need to see more female captains, we really do. It's our first one in almost 80 cruises. First stop, we're gonna go to the buffet for some lunch, because we are all starving and jet lagged, so let's do this.
My gosh, it's so bright in here. The windows are huge. I'm gonna wash my hands first. I like to see them with loads of washing stations.
This is a fancy washing station, David.
It is, it's massive as well, which is great because it means there's plenty of space to wash your hands. Well done, Celebrity. Right, time for food. So we've came to the buffet to grab some food because we are famished, and first impressions are crazy. It's just huge and bright. I love the massive windows. And the buffet area, wow. There looks like there's so much choice. So should we have a quick look around and make our selection before lunch, Ben? Let's go. So we're gonna start with the bakery section. Loads of different types of bread on offer. Looks so delicious. You know how much we love our bread. They've also got puddings as well. And there's a big fruit selection. Lots and lots of different types of fruit available. Next up, the pasta station. A couple of different types of pasta, spaghetti, flavoured pastas, lots and lots of pasta. And then we also have a big Indian selection as well. So happy. We love Indian food. Lots and lots of choice here. So I think we'll be coming back here a few times. And more desserts down here as well. Look how beautiful and cute the cakes look. They look so nice. Over here we've got a sandwich station as well. There's loads of different types of sandwiches, and I think they'll make some sandwiches up for you as well. There's also vegetarian options, which is great to see. Then we have the deli section, so cheeses, meats. Oh, and we're not even halfway through. So much choice. Meat section here, there's a full carvery. all your sides and things, your vegetables. It is quite busy because it is the boarding day buffet and everyone's trying to get food before the cruise starts. And then there's like little tapas sections here. There's sort of little bites and also hummuses and dips and things like that. And we've also got even more main selections. So more main dish selections. Like we've also got a vegetarian corner as well, which is great to see with loads of vegetarian selections and a salad bar. Make your own salad bar. We love these as well because you can just fill it as much as you like. It's got all the different toppings, everything like that, and you can just grab yourself a huge, delicious salad, which is awesome.
This buffet goes on and on and on. It's a very unique layout, but it does cope really well with traffic because it's so big.
Yeah, like we said, it is busy today, and you can still get around. And I like the way it is laid out because it avoids lines. People sort of just mooch around and grab big things that they want, and then it just feels like a really well laid out buffet. We've got the grilled favourites, so your burgers, hot dogs, all the toppings, fabulous. I can see them cooking the steaks and stuff in the background. It looks amazing. Like, there just feels like there's a lot of choice and a lot of selection, which is fabulous. That walk around was huge, it's done me in. I need some food now. I just realised, bringing my plate back to the table, that I have the orangest, brownest plate ever. It's like 50 shades of orange because I went to the Indian selection. Oh, the biryani is so flavourful. It's got kick to it as well. Nice and spicy. I'm going to go for a little bit of the butter chicken. So good. I did feel like I needed some variety, so I grabbed myself a vegetarian vegetable sandwich. That's also very brown. Could do with some cheese and naughtiness. It's a little bit too healthy for me, but the bread's lovely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for this cruise because it took me about 7 days to get around the buffet because it's absolutely blooming huge. Super impressed with the range of food in there. It looks so good. Very different to Royal Caribbean, anything like that. It feels a little bit less mac and cheese and chicken tenders and more like beef and Indian, and I legitimately had to run from the buffet because I was so ashamed at the amount of food I got on my plate that I didn't want anybody to see me bring this back. I've got everything. Yes, I went for a more colourful palette. I've got chicken 3 ways, various types of chicken. I've got some lovely paella with chorizo and chicken in there as well. Some pasta, some meatballs. I love myself Mama's meatballs. That was my first ever bite of food on a celebrity ship. And you were here to witness that. Absolutely delicious chicken and chorizo. It feels like a Spanish party in my mouth. It's absolutely delicious. I'm going to try some of that fried chicken now. It's been beautifully hand prepared by a chef in the kitchen just over there. And it's juicy, tasty, tastes southern. Absolutely wonderful. The cheesy pasta, a full-on cheese sensation for my mouth. It's like France is dancing around in my mouth with a little bit of Italy from the pasta. Honestly, this is all so good. Got to try one of these meatballs. Guys, as far as bowls go, and I do like my bowls of the food variety, this is quite a big one, so I'm going to take a big old bite into it. Oh, a juicy, gorgeously, beautifully cooked bowl. I'm going to put the rest of this in my mouth and enjoy the rest of the meal. Wonderful. So we came to the magic carpet for the first time. If, like us, you were probably wondering what a bloomin' magic carpet is, but it's a giant orange thing, which is like a bar and a restaurant that sticks off the side of the ship. It's completely bonkers, but really cool. It offers some amazing views, especially at sail away. Super comfy seats as well. It is so lovely. Gotta admit, it is wobbling a little bit. I can feel the vibration and it is very high, but it's very cool. And what's really unique about this magic carpet, and I guess why it's called a magic carpet, is because it moves up and down. So I don't think it moves when people are on board, but it moves down to become a restaurant. And then when you're tendering in port, so that means when you're not at a dock where you take a little ship to the shore, it goes right down to the bottom floor and you take the tenders from here, which is pretty cool. But cheers guys, what an amazing night to be leaving Fort Lauderdale. Still got goosebumps that we're on this ship, and I've got to say, so far, so impressed.
Bye-bye, Fort Lauderdale. We'll see you in a week's time. It's time to go now, guys. Caribbean, here we come. Love sailways, and we've got the beautiful sunshine for it as well. Just taking the ship in, we had a walk around, trying to look at all the different areas and cover as much as we can. And it has flown past so quick that we're already going now as well. Absolutely love the top deck, so unique. My favourite bit so far has to be that beautiful garden area, loads of trees and the reel as well, which is really cool. It just feels very different to other cruise lines and a little bit more premium. It does feel not busy as well. I don't know if the cruise is full or not, but it doesn't feel crowded. Just a really relaxed cruise vibe so far. So it's been lovely, and met so many people as well that have come up and said hi to us, which is really nice. Can't believe lots of you guys watching as well and come up and saying hey.
Yeah, she is really unusual. The layout is really cool. It's something very different to any other ship I've seen before. First impressions, guys, are really good. She's really modern, really different. She kind of breaks the mold compared to some of the other cruise lines we've been on. Loving all of these deck spaces. There seems to be plenty of lovely sun lounges and places to relax, lots of bars and things like that. So yeah, gorgeous. Anyway, sail away is over. So we're gonna go back to the cabin and show you around it. Let's go.
Well, we just came back to the room to get ready for tonight, and we thought it was a great opportunity to show you around our cabin here on Celebrity Beyond. Should we have a little look around?
We shall, but David, oh my gosh, this is a cabin like no other.
Yes.
It is just beautiful.
I mean, first impressions as soon as you walk through the door is how bright and spacious it is and how different it looks to other cruise cabins. But it doesn't stop there. I visibly gasped when I opened this door into the bathroom. I went, it's huge. This is a standard infinite veranda balcony, so it's not a suite, and it is a massive bathroom. Big, bright, spacious, marble effect on the floors, on the walls, so it kind of feels more like a hotel than a cruise ship. I don't get cruise ship bathroom at all from this. It's so lovely. Even down to like the artwork in the bathroom, you very rarely see that. All just feels a little bit more premium and luxury, really nice. Little tip here, if you're looking for a place to plug in the hairdryer, there is a hairdryer plug in the bathroom on the bottom left as well there for you, if you don't find that, if that's missing. So we have the multi-control unit here to control the lights, the blinds. There's even different modes here. There's a sleep mode, evening, a movie mode, a morning mode, all different modes, and that's all on the control panel here as well. Let's have a look around the cabin. So at first glance, I did think this wardrobe area looks quite small. It's pretty much a standard wardrobe space, you know, shelves, couple of drawers, and your really tiny little safe there for you, just to put some valuables in. But actually, all this area is wardrobe space as well. So there's lots of cupboards here, down here as well. There's even more cupboards and even more shelving down here. So a little hidden cupboard space there for you, which is great. And just, it kind of just feels really wide. Look how much space we have. Very bright and spacious.
It's incredibly modern. It really does look lovely. It looks very upscale, very, very easy on the eyes, and just super comfortable from what I've seen so far.
It kind of reminds me of the cabins from the Passengers movie. It's strange because that's the second time I've said that about the cruise ship, and the first time was the Norwegian Prima.
Very like Norwegian Prima.
Yes, I get the same vibe from this. More storage space down here, lovely big deep drawers here as well. There is a mini bar. Not seen this in a long time. It is a stocked mini bar, so be careful though, because you do pay for them. And that is down here. And also they have snacks here. These are not free, they are charged. So again, just be careful with them. We also got given a kettle and a tea station in our room, and we asked Steph, who was also on the cruise with us, if she had this, and she said she didn't. And we think it's because we booked from the UK through Celebrity Cruises UK, and they've put a kettle and a tea tray in our room, because we're British.
So we might be wrong, it might be in every room, but it's definitely in ours, which is appreciated.
Yes, and our cabin steward said she did set it up for us, so it sounds like it's just in our cabin, maybe because we are British, we do like a cup of tea. It's maybe something you could ask for, so don't quote us on that. But yeah, we've got one, Steph doesn't. Interesting.
Well, if you're looking for the plug sockets, and you might be like, where are they? I can't see them. Well, David, there's a little Pandora's box there.
Yes, I thought it was a box of sweets at first, or candy. I was like, ooh, what have we got? And inside here we have one North American outlet, 2 multi-country outlets as well, so we can plug our UK socket straight into it, and 2 USB outlets. But it means everything's nice and tidy away. I mean, you can see I've just popped my Apple Watch in here, and I like that. Nice little touch there, isn't there?
It also looks like there's a little pulley-out desk as well, David.
Yes, so if you're wondering where the full-length mirror is, it's actually behind this pull-out desk. So if you're not using the desk, you've got a full-length mirror there.
Oh, do that again, David. That was very satisfying.
Nice little swift.
Oh my gosh, I honestly did. I thought that just pulled out.
No, did you not know that?
No, I didn't think it went in.
But I was also thinking as well, if you've got a few people around in your cabin, you know, you're having pre-night out drinks, you can just sort of get a bit of extra space.
So this cabin only sleeps two. So that little futon, lovely bed there, or should we call it a chaise lounge, David, to be posh?
A chaise longue. A
chaise lounge.
A chaise along. A Cheryl Long, yes.
We haven't seen many kids on board, have we?
No, we've seen 2 children, so it will be like spotting the rare blue whales, I think, on Celebrity. Very, very few children on board and families. But they are welcome. They're not. It's not an adults-only cruise line, but it just generally is adults, usually. And check out this monster. The bed is huge. I don't know if it comes across on screen, but it's very wide.
It's considerably bigger than a normal cruise ship bed on, say, Royal Caribbean, Princess, and Norwegian. It's got to be a full-size king rather than a queen.
Yeah, it is massive. Yeah, so and these do split as well. So it's a double at the moment, but if you do have a twin room, they will be split. But very big, comfortable bed. Nice, big, comfortable pillows and things. And again, just all feels a little bit nicer.
And plush.
Yeah, a little bit. It's less scratchy as like Royal Caribbean and Carnival, if that makes sense. It just feels all a little bit more premium. While we're at the bed space, I've got a North American outlet. This is my side of the bed. I've got a North American outlet here and 2 USB outlets. Plus there's also a USB charger in the phone as well on the side and some little cubby holes and things down here. But, sorry Ben, there's nothing on your side.
I am quite frankly disgusted. Just kidding. I do like a charger on my side of the bed, but it is a brand new ship, so it should really have one on both, right?
Like, that is a little bit of a fail there, Celebrity. You really need USB outlets on both sides of the bed because, you know, we all have phones and devices and like to charge our phones overnight. Yeah, plenty of storage as per usual under the bed, so just pop your suitcases under there. Nice big TV in front of the bed. There's a couple of live channels on here. The usual stuff, ship information, cameras, see your account. There is a small selection of on-demand movies. I had a flick through and frankly I've never heard of any of them. The best feature about this cabin, or the most unique feature, based on your opinion, if you think this is better or not, this is your balcony. I'm currently standing on my balcony. It's the infinite balcony. So you have this huge extra space and it's almost like it can be a part of your cabin, or you can close this off and have it as a balcony space.
Yes, so you can close these panels to make a little separate balcony and obviously keep any of the heat or the cold out as well, which is fantastic. But I have to say, and I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but those huge floor-to-ceiling windows are so much more light than a normal balcony, and it gives you literal infinite sea views.
Yeah, it's really noticeable. As soon as we walked through the door and we opened up the door into the cabin, it's bam, you've got views of the ocean all the time, and it is really beautiful to see as well. It is nighttime at the moment, so it's not tinted windows, but when the sun is up, you can see it's gorgeous. You get fabulous views from here.
So there's 2 buttons, one button which brings down a blind, so like a blackout blind, so instead of curtains, and the other button you press hold of and then the actual window goes down, so you can pop your head out there. We can wave to Captain Kate up in the bridge and have some beautiful, spectacular views. It's very, very unique, and in fact, I think I love it.
Yeah, I mean, we will let you know what we think about it during the cruise, because obviously it's only the first day today, but I like how it makes your cabin feel bigger. I love the size of the windows. It does feel like you really are connected to the ocean in here, so that's really nice. Will I miss the fact that I don't have a separate balconies? For example, if Ben wants to be inside with the aircon on.
Yeah, so that infinite balcony is pretty spectacular. Do be aware though, even if you do close those doors, it does let heat into the room. So when I was filming about 15 minutes ago, it's got a little bit darker now, the room has got really hot, so do bear that in mind. That's one of the downsides. Even if you do close them other inside doors, it turns the aircon off, which is a little bit annoying, but on the bright side, guys, looking right now, right here, I have got a huge, spectacular floor-to-ceiling view of the outside, and we love cruising, so we love that. First time we've ever been in a celebrity cabin. Really lovely, lovely finishing. Very, very modern. It feels more sophisticated and grown up than, say, Royal Caribbean, even though it's the same company. but it's a different brand. We need to get ready. We've got a night out here on Celebrity Beyond, so we'll see you in a few minutes. All dressed and ready for tonight. Super excited to see what Celebrity Beyond has to offer on an evening. Our room at the moment is a complete tip because we haven't unpacked yet. We're going to do that tomorrow morning. There's no rush to do it, is there? And we've had so much to do today. I just wanted to mention a few things. We actually booked a package with Celebrity, including our flights. This is the first time we've ever done this, and honestly, it has saved us so much drama. So we flew in from London yesterday. We were supposed to be flying via Tampa, then to Miami, but we had an emergency phone call from the Royal Caribbean / Celebrity flight team saying that that flight to Tampa had been delayed 3 hours, which would mean that we miss our connection from Tampa to Miami and that we would be stuck in Tampa overnight. So they changed us onto a different flight, which got us into Miami a day early still. So that has been fantastic. This is why we always say to arrive at the port or the city of the port at least the day before if there is a flight involved or a long drive, because anything could happen. There could be bad traffic, an accident, flight delays or flight cancellations. Another thing I wanted to mention as well is how good the app is on board as well. On this cruise you don't have to book any shows or anything, but the app shows you just about everything. You can take a look at your bill as well and see what you bought and how much you owe. All of the information about the ports and everything, really fantastic. Anyway, I am absolutely starving. Should we go for some food? Because I'm excited to try some of it.
Yeah, let's do it. And I just want to...
No, don't show people a mess.
This is what we have to deal with tomorrow.
You don't need to see that mess. Come on, guys. What are you waiting for? Let's go for dinner. Let's go for dinner, David. Come on. Let's go. David, are you excited what Celebrity Beyond has to offer?
Entertainment-wise, yes. So tonight we've got a comedian, which we're going to go and see. But then there's also some production shows, which I've heard very good things about. Loads of people on the ship have said you have to make sure you see them, which of course we will, because we love our theatre shows and going out to the theatre.
Look how close we are to the elevators as well.
Yeah, great spot. So we're in cabin
9132.
9132, great spot. Nothing above us, nothing below us as well. So fingers crossed, should be nice and quiet and very close to the elevators.
Yeah, we're at the front of the ship, so it should be all good. Oh my gosh, this theatre is very nice indeed. It's like one giant big circle with huge screens in the front. It is fantastic. Loving it. It's dead though. I thought it was going to be really busy because we've heard very good things about the entertainment. It isn't one of the production shows tonight. It's just the comedian, but we do love a bit of comedy. So let's see what it's like, shall we? So that's it for the comedian. Really funny, great show. Love that theatre. Looking forward to seeing some of the big production shows. Anyway, we're going to head right to the back of the ship now. I am so excited to see what a full dinner service is like on Celebrity. So let's go. Hungry as well.
We're heading to the Normandy restaurant tonight, which is one of the main dining rooms on board. And we made a reservation earlier, so we're going to head in there now. Let's go. First courses came. I got the baked brie. It looks beautiful. Really beautiful presentation. Just going to remove the offending item on here, mint, because I absolutely despise mint, so that's gone. Delicious. The pork sauce is so sweet and tasty, and the brie is yummy as well. I might have to get another one of these. That is really good.
I went for my old favourite, a bit of French onion soup, and it's a really big bowl. Sweet home Alabama, that is bloomin' delicious. It tastes sweet. This cheese is as stringy as heck. Oh my gosh, French onion soup on Celebrity Cruises is a success. I can confirm that to you.
I got a spin on the Waldorf salad. So it's got a curry vinaigrette on it. It's nice, it's like a subtle curry flavour to it. And then the rest of it is the salad. What's more there to say? Our main courses have came. I went for the seafood broth. It did have a very fancy French name and I can't say it. It's like a tomato base, almost sort of minestrone soupy flavour. Tons of seafood in here, absolutely jam-packed. Super impressive.
And for my main course, I went for the beef tenderloin. Super tender meat. Really, really nice gravy. The gravy's lovely. Also comes with some root vegetables. Look at me using posh words like root vegetables. I'm blending right in with the Celebrity crowd.
I got the chocolate cake, which looks rather delicious. It's a dulce de leche chocolate cake. Really nice, delicious, but yeah, it's less like a cake and more like a brownie.
But this dessert to me looks absolutely blooming spectacular. It's called a millefeuille. If I was the Eiffel Tower, I would be sparkling all over Paris right now, because that is worth climbing. Well, that was definitely a success for our first proper meal on Celebrity Beyond. Looking forward to more food. Coming up in one of our episodes, we're going to talk about all of the food, everything that we've ate in all of the different restaurants, including some very special ones. So make sure you're subscribing for that.
Dress code here on Celebrity is a little bit more formal than Royal Caribbean. So the main dining rooms, you have to wear trousers, no shorts, no t-shirts, no robes, swimwear, flip-flops, baseball caps or tank tops or vests.
Robes?
Robes? It says no robes.
It would come down in a spa robe.
Don't be coming down in your spa robe, Ben, for your Tuscan grill.
Should we test the system and do it tomorrow?
Should we test it and see what they say? Yeah, so no robes. So yeah, it's a little bit more formal. Not too bad though. And there is an elegant night on our cruise as well. So we'll see what that's going to be like.
This ship is really nice. I mean, just look at this wall, guys. This isn't just any normal wall. This wall is padded for my pleasure. It's lovely. It's like jean material. It's really lovely. It's plush and squeezy. Love it. Bit of class.
Do you reckon they're padded if it's bad weather and you bounce off the walls?
That's a really good point. So if it is a bit bouncy, you sort of like bounce very softly off the wall instead of really hurting yourself. So it's quite good. Safety first, people. And there's so many different art pieces around this ship. It's really unusual. The art is unusual, but I love it. It's all very, I could wear this. It's like a coat of armour, isn't it? But yeah, it's lovely. Very nice. But yeah, lots of art. It's a very, very pretty ship and very well designed in my opinion. So this is really cool. Here you can actually see the hull of the ship behind the artwork. That's pretty cool. I think that's awesome. I do like to see different things on cruise ships and this is definitely one of them. So thumbs up for all of the lovely decor. Well, I think the jet lag has got the best of us today, guys. So we're going to head to bed. It's only about 9 p.m. I know, so early, but we are really tired, but we've had the most fantastic day on board Celebrity Beyond. Honestly, Celebrity have really, really impressed us. So far, they have really surpassed all expectations we had, and those expectations were pretty high, so let's head to bed, shall we?
This is our stash of pop for tonight. Don't forget you get cans of pop on here on Celebrity on the drinks package, which is nice. So we went to like 3 bars, got a selection, and then we're going to store them in our room for the night time. A little bit cheeky there, but jet lag has got us. We are done, and I am ready for bed. That bed is calling me. Thank you so much for watching this episode. And a big thank you as well to all of our patrons. You guys are awesome. If you'd like to become a patron in return for you giving us a bit of extra support, we give you some bonus little features in return, like completely advert-free videos. We also put them up early access as well. Plus behind the scenes videos, we do postcards and a monthly Zoom chat. So that's it for this time. Until next time,
Happy cruising.